So I think a lot of conscious go-getters have the goal of wanting to increase their focus and their attention while they work so they can be more productive. If you get into a flow state while you're working, this can increase your mental clarity and your ability to concentrate. And I want to tell you guys how exactly to get into a flow state while you're working. Today I'm going to give you 4 tips on how to induce a flow state while you're working so you can hustle smarter and get things done faster.
Hey Conscious Go-Getters!
I'm Tiffany Shelton Mariel. I'm the owner of Conscious Life Shop and PhD in clinical psychology. I post weekly videos helping conscious go-getters attain peace on their journey to success. If you like videos like that, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and don't worry about taking notes because I have a blog linked below with all these tips in it for free. You don't have to even sign up for my newsletter. It's just a link to the blog. Okay, before I jump into the tips, I just want to quickly tell you what flow is. So we're going to use flow to help us focus and attend better while we're working. But basically what flow is a form of active meditation. And just like meditation, you can't force it to happen. It is a spontaneous act, but you can set the scene for a flow state to occur while you're working and induce flow state to come on while you're working. So you can't force it, but we can set the scene so that it can spontaneously occur, and that's what these 4 tips are going to help you do. All these tips that I'm giving you are based in yogic philosophy, and they're the last 4 steps of Ashtanga yoga. So I'm going to just basically break them down, which helps us get into this form of meditation. And I'll also give the brain science, since I do have a specialty in neuropsychology, of how this helps our brain focus, attend, and concentrate, so you can have the science behind it as well. Okay, the first step is called pratyahara, and that is withdrawal of consciousness. And this uses our executive functioning part of our brain, which is the prefrontal cortex and the frontal lobe of our brain, for executive control. So we're gonna withdraw our consciousness. So very simply, for this step, you're going to acknowledge what's distracting you and refocus your brain on the task at hand, or maybe even focus your brain for the first time. So you're gonna notice thoughts, you're going to notice feelings, you're going to notice body sensations, and you're going to use your executive control to say, okay, I acknowledge this distraction, whether it be internal or external, and I'm focusing on my work. You're going to set an intention to focus on your work. So for example, you may notice some resistance to working when you sit down. You may have some thoughts about, oh, I have this to do, I have this to do, or you're running to-do lists or emails that you want to answer. You're going to acknowledge those as thoughts. You're going to acknowledge the emotion of resistance or maybe agitation or feelings of not wanting to do it. And then you're going to say, okay, I have that. I can hold those thoughts as for what they are, but I'm going to set them to the side and I'm going to focus on doing this work and this priority. And you can even use mantras to kind of help you set this intention. For example, I have a good one that I like to use. It's time to work, my beloved. The undisciplined are slaves to moods, appetites, and passions. I'm a conqueror and slave to nothing. Reciting a phrase like this can help you put distractions aside and really put your intention, really solidify your intention to work. So that's the first thing. You're going to withdraw your consciousness from distractions and really refocus on your intention to work. The second tip is dharana, and that is concentration. And this is really where you're going to hold your brain still on the object of focus, which in this case is work. And this is using your alerting and orienting systems in the brain, which are in the back. And it really helps to increase your ability to pay attention. So this is, again, this is concentration steps. So some helpful things you can do at this stage to help you concentrate are try listening to alpha wave music as you work, which is said to help with concentration. Eliminate technology distractions. Try the Pomodoro technique of working, which prescribes 15 minutes of complete concentration with 10-minute breaks for each hour of work. Work in a clean environment. Have a notepad nearby for distracting thoughts and ideas where you can just jot those down when you get back to work. And make sure you're getting enough sleep. That always helps us concentrate better. And the third step is dhyana, based on the limb dhyana in yogic philosophy, which is contemplation or meditation with the divine, and it uses the holistic awareness of our right brain. Flow state requires us to then expand our awareness to include awareness of ourselves as we continue to hold our object of meditation, which in this case is whatever we're working on. Specifically, we can do this as we work by staying aware of ourselves as we work, noticing our breath, monitoring internal distraction, and visualizing ourselves as we work. And then the fourth step is the actual flow state. So the first three steps kind of set the scene, and the fourth step is actually just flowing. In yoga, this step is called samadhi and is transcendence of the ego. And if you look at it in the brain science context, which I've been doing for each step, it's just all those systems working together. So it's your frontal lobe giving you that executive control to manage what distractions are coming in and what's not. It's your alerting and orienting system to help you kind of concentrate. It's your right brain giving you this holistic awareness that's allowing inspiration and creativity to come in. And it all works together for you to work in this sort of active form of meditation called flow state. In this state, things flow organically and easily, joy arises, and effort is minimal. You'll know it when you feel it. And like I said, I also have a blog with these tips below. If you want to get more specific details and just refer back to these tips, click in the description below. Also in the description, I have a video, how to get more energy after work. And then finally, I have a free resource, which I'm really excited to share with you guys. It's 100+ resources and tools for conscious go-getters to help you find peace on your journey to success. So it's a guide that I've come up with to give you resources to help you have peace as you hustle, because I think that you should enjoy the journey and not just the destination. So check that out in the link below. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I wish you so much luck in your hustle, and I hope you enjoy those flow states. Namaste.